Hello everyone, today we have new video review with a fresh kit from ICM. As you can see, this model is molded in 135 scale and copies type 320 or W142 Saloon, which was used as a World War II German staff car. So we have this nice box with beautiful box art on the front side. Here you can see comparison with my hand, so it's not that big and it's thin. Also here it's written that this type of car was in the middle of the Daimler-Benz pre-war model range, and there are 149 parts included, which should assemble into the model with length of equal to 141 millimeters and height of 48 millimeters. So it's quite big model, I would say. And here we have one of the marking options available for this kit. As you can see, this color printed part is removable, and inside we have a thick cardboard box which is quite tough and should protect your plastic from the possible damage during shipment. So here we have the plastic sprues. They're molded in typical for ICM brown plastic, light brown. As you can see, there are two plastic sprues, one transparent and also rubber tires. And on the bottom of the box we have assembly manual, and I can guess that there are decals inside. Yes. So let's start from the decals and then we will check assembly manual. As you can see, decals are printed in ICM itself. Printing quality is quite nice, and we have several types of the number plates, and I don't have any complaints for this component of the kit. It's very nice and it should be useful for the fine detalization of your model. Then, as I said, we have nice assembly manual, which is printed in form of this large A4 size brochure with history note on the front page. Then we have parts map, and then assembly process starts. Note that model would have very detailed engine, so you can play with weathering and painting and maybe even open the bonnet. And on the last page we have marking option. Here is one and here is second and third. Black car looks really nice, so some others would prefer to assemble this version. Now let's move on to the sprues. All sprues are packed into the same bag, so be careful because some parts might be damaged, and I would recommend to check everything before the purchase. Okay, so first sprue contains all necessary parts for the car body, and as you can see we have quite interesting let's say kit design, because we have separate side panels, so doors are not molded separately. We have also separate interior inserts. I have a zoom camera for you, so now you can see it. We also have separate roof, separate front side with front shield, also the separate rear side. As you can see, trunk is also molded shut. Nevertheless, the bonnet is molded as an all separate part, so you can open it. Also we have this bottom plate, which is molded together with wheel arches, and on the bottom we just have special slots for the all internal elements like transmission and engine. I would say that molding quality is excellent here, and with some, as usual, with some careful painting you can get very nice result. I saw this model in assembled state, and you could see it also in the report from the Spielwarenmesse, and model was quite beautiful. And here is the second sprue, which contains small parts. Here we have engine parts, here we have some suspension and transmission parts, and also some parts for the wheel discs. Everything looks really nice, and even the smallest components are carefully molded without any possible flash on them, so you don't have to worry about it. And transparent sprue is packed into the separate plastic bag, so no worries about it being scratched. At least this sprue is carefully preserved, so it won't be damaged during shipment. here it is. As you can see, again, very beautiful molding quality, clear and crisp transparent parts. The only thing you would have to do is to carefully mask them, because those parts would need masking, of course. And last but not the least is a small bag with tires. I would get only one, let's say, sprue with tires. As you can see, those are rubber parts. Quite small one. Here you can see the tire with my finger. Nevertheless, it features nice pattern. There is no middle seam, so it should be okay for the model, I would say. Some modelers, of course, would prefer resin counterparts, which are more detailed and easier to paint and weather on your model. So that's all for the video review. Nevertheless, don't forget to check full review article on our website. And of course, I would be happy to hear your comments, and if you press the like button below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook group, because it will help us greatly as well. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video review.